Hey guys, what's up? So today I'm going to be sharing with you my video from my bucket list expedition that I did back in July 2019. So I went, me and my mom and my sister went on a bucket list family expedition to Tanzania. And we were in Tanzania for a total of 2 weeks-ish, but on like the bucket list expedition for 4 days, I believe. And we were at Tasa in Tanzania. That's what the lodge was called, and it was so much fun. Honestly, like a trip of a lifetime, and I can't rave enough about it. But since it is a bucket list expedition video, I thought it would be fun to do this video like bucket list family style. So I'm going to sit down and kind of talk about some of the things that we did and all of that. So yeah, I hope you enjoy. So we did this trip in July of 2019, and the reason I am just posting this video now is I was really teetering on whether to post it or not post it. I didn't really vlog my time there. I took like little video clips because I really wanted to live in the moment and really kind of like take in what was happening and play with the kids. And because they are kids, like I was kind of hesitant to videotape them at all. They're not my kids. Garrett and Jess did give everyone kind of like permission, or we asked them if it was okay to like post pictures with them and things like that, and they were like, yeah, of course. And obviously like that is their life, is like posting with their family and everything, but that's their choice. They choose everything they post of their children and with their children. So who am I to just take videos of their kids and post them? But we did ask them and they were like, of course, no problem. But I still kind of teetered whether or not to do it, just because I didn't think I had enough footage. And I don't know, I was still a bit like, I don't know, I was just hesitant to do it. But I was like, you know what, it was such an amazing trip and I had so much fun that I should just post it and talk about it. So yeah, that's what I'm doing now. So it's not like, I don't know how much flow there will be to this video, how much like story of it there is, but I definitely got some really good clips of an amazing trip. Okay, so starting off, so me and my mom and my sister were in Tanzania for like a week before the expedition started, and we were just on safari, going to different lodges and things like what you do on safari, and then we had to take a small bush plane to get to Tasa, which is the lodge we're going to be staying at with them, and it is on its own private game reserve, like attached to the Serengeti. So the Serengeti is a national park, and because it's a national park, it is like there's certain rules and restrictions of like being on a safari there. So like you can't drive at night, you can't drive off the roads, just things like that. But Tasa is on a reserve like beside the Serengeti, and there's no fences on the national park. The animals can wander wherever, so you're basically guaranteed to see like anything that you would see in the Serengeti also at Tasa. So that was really cool, but to get there you have to take like a really small bush plane. That's, I think they range probably between like 7 to 10 to 12-ish passenger planes, so they're really small, really shaky, but like I'm not really scared of flying or anything, but they are a bit like unnerving, but they're really cool. And sometimes they let you sit up with the driver in the cockpit, I guess. It's really cool. So I got to do that on the way there, which was sick. Where are we going? To meet the bucket list family. Get the plane! So we flew to Tasa, And then we land. Me and my mom and my sister were the last people to arrive. So everyone else from the expedition is there at the airport waiting for us, and we immediately start on a game drive, which was so much fun. And they also had like snacks and stuff there for us. Yeah, so we're starting on a game drive. It was amazing to meet all the people. Everyone's just so excited, ready for their experience. So yeah, we're all just excited to be there. And then we go on a game drive. We have lunch out in the bush, which was amazing. And then we get to the lodge. So when we get to the lodge, we still haven't met the bucket list family yet. We're just waiting. Their flight was delayed, so they were arriving at the lodge. So we're all sitting there kind of getting like a briefing of Tasa and everything, and then they arrive, and then we get to meet them, and it was amazing. They were so warm and so welcoming and so nice to meet them for the first time. So they arrived, we meet them, they're talking to everyone, getting to know everyone, super nice, and then we all sit down for dinner and have our meal together. And they did a really good job of kind of like getting to know everyone, and especially the group getting to know each other. So like at dinner, the first night we did like, you say your name and like something about yourself, kind of like those little icebreaker games. But it was good because they got to know us, they got to know our names, we got to know the other people on our tour and them a bit better. And I think there was about 20 people on the expedition with us, which was like a pretty good number. And everyone on the expedition was so nice. That's also like such a big part of the trip, is like the people make it. And everyone on the trip was so nice and just like so happy to be there, so excited about everything. And yeah, it was really fun. So, and then every night at dinner, they would do kind of something similar to that. So instead of like introducing yourself, you would do your favorite part of the day, and you're not allowed to repeat what anyone else has said. So that's really fun. And that's just kind of a way to, like, it's a really good way at dinner to not get people just kind of talking like within the people at their tables. It's like one person kind of talking, and then you all share your favorite part of the day, which was a really good way to make sure everyone like has time to talk, kind of thing. So yeah, that was really great. So of course the main reason we were in Tanzania was to go on safari and go on game drives. And we were really excited to be at Tasa now, because where we were staying the week before we were there, we were driving all on national parks, so there was a ton of restriction, not a ton, but there was more restrictions than we had at Tasa. So me, my mom, and my sister were excited to do night drives and being able to like go off-roading, to like really get up close to the animals. So the game drives were absolutely amazing. We saw so many elephants, so many lions, like lions just kind of everywhere. But I remember one game drive, we went out and we saw, must have been like 20 to 30 elephants, a herd of elephants together, and we were just like amazed at how many elephants there were. And Jess even was like, I've never seen this many elephants together. So that was really fun. And yeah, the game drives were awesome. So the way that the game drives worked is there was two vehicles, and we all just kind of stayed in our vehicles, and then Jess and Garrett would both alternate who was in which vehicle. So they got to go on game drives with all of us, which was super fun. So yeah, the game drives were amazing. Morning.
chasing him. Careful. Boy, don't follow me. That's what the end of making
Look at the guy, look at this guy. Oh my gosh. Guys, I got that on my GoPro. Yeah, I know.
He's chasing him. Careful. Boy, don't follow me. That's what the end.
Hey guys, just wanted to pop in while I was editing this video. I realized that the video is a lot longer than I anticipated it being, so I decided to split it up into two parts. So part one will be just what you saw, kind of the intro to the expedition and the game drive part, and then video two will be all the other activities we did while on the expedition. So I hope you enjoyed part one and stay tuned for part two. Thanks for watching.